was about time we saw a very heartwarming episode. Yes, our chapter of this one. For the first time in a very long time, there was not a single negative or despair emotion inside of this. This was just a chapter of hope and love and, power. And I like that. It was about time we saw that. I know for a fact next chapter is going to be only a despair chapter just because of that, but I still appreciated this chapter for what it was. Although I didn't appreciate the unfinished art, that is a very bad sign. Then again, it is to be expected. After all, everything happened. Midura did indeed catch up, and he made an excuse that, well, he fell. Of course, no one will believe that. But he somehow still managed to be cleaned as they all begins to the performance. And many of the other classes are here as well because but from class B or stuff like that, but they are only here to be critical and to judge them for saying they're only making this to satisfy themselves. So with that, Bakugo let's start off with a explosive banging. I'm actually surprised the drums didn't break as he did that. And then the team all plays the music, and the dancing team does dancing. With that, Jiro screams up to all for coming as the Class A's dance and singing performance begins now. And let me tell you, it's a very sweet as the team is dancing in perfect synchronization and singing wonderful things. They performs many spectacular acrobatic tricks. And then, as Deku finishes his dance, they all do that the qual the qual sorry the collaborational dance as Zero and sorry as Zero sends out his tapes in order I think for the people to grab while Torn sorry wait have I Shoto, sorry I forgot his name. I know that's embarrassing, but I actually did. Where Shoto sends out, I think, his eyes or something, while Anima just commands his birds to do the thing with the, well, you know. With that, the different teams all work together, creating many different showcasing that gets forward to the audience, while uh, while Ushako and Froppy all Nosuru rides on ice as she high fives them. As she high fives them, she levitates them in zero gravity and also makes them a part of the performance. The only one making a fool out of himself, that's Iria doing the robot all the time. With that, not Kyoka, Jiro still sings the song as she thinks back on her past life. She came from a family of musicians. I mean, her dad and mom are musicians, but she didn't want to become a musician like them. She wanted to be a hero. But her parents were very supportive to her, saying something like, whatever you want to do the things you want to love. Because we did music only because we enjoyed it. And they have, of course, taught her all her life. So so they encouraged her to do whatever she felt was what she wanted to do. But her mother was also very noteworthy to say that what can I do to bring joy, bring my work to others? As Jiro sings with heartfelt passion, she also acknowledged that musicians and heroes are maybe not that bad, are not so different. This also reveals a little bit what she was so afraid of performing. She said to her parents she didn't want to be a musician, and now technically she was. She didn't think like a hero is not a musician, someone who plays. But her parents' encouraging words here is saying just the same thing as many others said, and that was that bringing joy to others by performing and singing out in a love in a very wide, singful manner, or not sing, sorry, not singful manner, in songs and all that stuff. Bringing joy to others with music, that's what you can say. Is also the similar to how a hero saves the day. And even the Class B or whatever they were are all impressed by the performance. But the end of the chapter is the true. true heartwarmingness. As the shy girl Eri, together with Mirio, who has been watching this performance to start to finish, the ghost of Shisaki disappears as she does her first real, honest smile as a young girl. She smiled last chapter when she saw Deku, but this was her first happy smile. And let me tell you, that's just so heartwarming. So heartwarming to see the ghost disappear. Eri is free. She smiled. She did indeed just smile as a happy child. The performance of Class A was a success. They managed to make the young scared girl smile for the first time in her life. And they brought joy together to a whole performance as well and worked well together. I have to say, very unexpected for My Hero Academia. I expected only a despair chapter and the troops being divided completely. But in the end, it was the exact opposite. Class A came together stronger than ever, and they did an amazing job. So, all in all, a very wonderful chapter, and a very wonderful, heartwarming chapter. But I have a feeling next chapter is only gonna be a chapter of despair. But for now, let's just enjoy this saying and say, Eris' happiness in that ending. That was the start of this chapter. That it was. And we even got some more inblick in Jiro's personality and her past with her parents. Slowly but slowly, I think we're gonna get every single one of the Class A's. Maybe. But you give me your thoughts if you have any.